This is again Danny Nedelko. We're now live on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and also on YouTube. And please type number one if you're watching live. Type number two if you're watching on replay. With this topic today, that in this channel or in this Facebook live that you're watching, maybe you're watching on YouTube or any other platform. Actually, I talk about network marketing, any type of marketing, business. And, I think that, it's good to connect with each and every one of you, but please let me know with a number one, where's that you're like, if you're watching live, number two, if you're watching on a replay, and where is that you're connecting from. But today, I have this topic about, raising your standards, because this is one of the things that is going to help you have a really, really good outcome in everything you do in business and also in life. So um today, if you don't know me, and if you are like, you just, who's this lady or whatever, well, how did I find this video, maybe any of the platforms was recommending the video, it's good that you're here. But you know first of all, today I would like to dive into something that is completely different to what I have been speaking about, that will change the level of success that you will attract, the level of businesses, and the quality of relationships in your life. And no, I'm not talking about like spiritual things or anything like that. That's a completely different topic. I'm not, preaching abundance or anything like that. No, but we're talking business, real life, and practical tips so you can actually have great experiences with customers, with new partners in your business, in your relationships, with the people that you surround yourself with. When you have standards, everything changes. So first of all, I would like to ask you this: how many times have you lowered your standards to keep the peace, to be accepted, or to feel like if you belong to a place? Or how many times have you just accepted less from people, from opportunities, from customers, from partners, from yourself, not to rogue the boat, not to just steer the pot? So I am going to tell you one thing: that is not serving you at all. That is not serving who you are or your purpose. You need to be real to yourself and always communicate what you expect and how you would like to be treated. And also, if you're in business, you should be able to set your price, and not only your price, but you should be able to set, your standards for who you want to work with in network marketing or traditional business. You need to know who you want as your customer so you can have a better experience in everything you do. So Jim Brown said one thing, and this is an old mentor in network marketing. He said, don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better. Better at habits, better at communication, better at follow-ups, better at giving services, better at customer support, better at really everything you do in business. When you raise your standards, you can attract better customers, as I was telling you, better business partners, better energy, better everything, because people feel it. They know when you are somebody that delivers what you promise. And they also know that you're not going to be taking things that are halfway done. So if you're here and if you're here live, please type number one. I'm type number two if you're here on a replay. But I want to tell you one thing: you don't build a business, you build people, and people build a business. And when you're really good at people, when you're really good at communication, you're going to have a really, really great life. Because I'm going to tell you one thing: communication is key, but you need to raise your standards. You need to raise your standards on everything you do, for yourself, for your family. If you want to have, a better business, you need to find ways on how to serve better, how to be, the thing, or how to do the thing that is going to separate you from your competitor. And one thing, by the way, your competitor, your rival in business, is not the business across the street, it's not the other companies, it's not the other leaders, it's not anything such, but your biggest rival is yourself. The person that you were yesterday, the person that you were 2 weeks ago, that's your biggest competitor. So I'm going to leave you with this. Here's the truth: healthy standards create healthy relationships. Healthy standards create sustainable income. Healthy standards create freedom emotionally, financially, and spiritually. So I'm going to leave you with this. Whatever you do, and maybe it's not in you, and type here in the chat if you accept this challenge. I'm gonna tell you what to type here, and you can type standards. You can direct message me so I can show you more about these topics. But whenever you are ready for the challenge, just feel free to type it or send me a message, because I would love to connect with you. But this is my challenge: start by believing in you. Start by knowing you deserve better customers, by knowing you deserve better treatment, by knowing you deserve better relationships. And when you stand in that truth, and when you're able to communicate what you offer to your customers, and let's say that you want to lower your prices, you know what? When people see that you position yourself with the perfect pricing, let's say for a service that, I don't know, maybe you are a salon owner and you're seeing that there's a lot of other people, offering cheaper services. You know what? It's not about that. It's not about lowering who you are or what your business is. It's about you knowing who you are, standing for, what you believe, giving you the best service, and let the customers, let the people that work with you or the people you serve talk about you. And it's the same thing for relationships. You want better relationships, you need to stand for something in peace and kindness, but say, you know what, this is my line. And I'm going to challenge you today. If you're ready to have standards, type standards in the comments, direct message me. I have something special for you, especially for you. But if you're ready, this is the challenge. Today, write down 2 things that you will no longer tolerate in business, for your customers, for your partners, and also in relationships. And start every single day working towards drawing the line with kindness, with peace, and you will see how your level of confidence will start to just evolve and rise, and you will feel, and not only feel, but you will see how things will change around you. I'm going to leave you with this, but